All right. Do you know anything about dance cultures, like real, like dance systems, like New York breakdancing or popping
Hip
or
hop and jazz ballet more in genres. Maybe?
yeah, or more so like street dance. Are you
Street
familiar with street dance?
Pop locking and maybe in breakdancing somewhat, but I don't really get into that kind of dance because that's not my forte.
Right.
I'm more of a jazz ballet, hip hop type of person, freestyle.
Okay.
So now with competitions, I think I want to say like the breakdancing and a lot of the street hip hop comes from a lot of people from up north because like how the base of rapping came, it was just more from the heart. Where down south to me seemed like it was just more. It was still creative, but it's more fun. I felt like breakdancing and the hip hop, it was more like it just meant, it was something. It was a meaning behind it. So that was my difference into the two. So I really don't get into breakdancing.
Okay.
But hip hop, I may incorporate in some of my routines, but it's not like my forte.
Okay, I got you. Much love for the streets.
Yes, always. That's where one of the background cultures of
Right. So, do you know the history of hip hop dance and like jazz dance? Do you know a little bit about that?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say too much more of the streaks, but I'll go back maybe to the Alvin side. With the more in the culture with the Black History, doing the performances on stage live, and then they did a lot of stuff that was like Black culture related, Black movement. So that was really more in my forte of dance. I really didn't get into the streets. Because I felt it just wasn't where I was put at. I was placed at. But I'm more on the Alvin side, technical technique aspects of it.
So what all styles can you do?
I'll say jazz, ballet, versions of hip hop, which become more of freestyle. Lyrical, of course, this and liturgical, more like the church, the praise dance, and so forth. The drill team is not classified as a dance, but it's a part. It's not a genre of dance, but it's a style of dance.
Gotcha.
If you want to include stepping, maybe so, but
okay, I'm running out of fingers over here.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah, but no break dancing.
Right.
No break dancing.
Except break dance.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, so you started off from a little bitty baby and got thrown into the fire. You started your group with your girls. Daddy's Little Girls. Y'all was going around doing shows. Then from there you went on to Southwest DeKalb, which of course has world famous band and dance team. And then you found yourself at Mo B.
Yep,
For those who don't know what Mo B is, that's Morris Brown.
Absolutely.
Morris Brown College.
In the AUC Center.
In the AUC.
Historical Black College, yes.
HBCU.
Yes.
So it's funny because, I went to Morehouse, right? I had a basketball scholarship. And everything is right there. So you have Morehouse, Spelman, Clark, Morris Brown.
Well, we were like the outcasts. So I'm not even going to even go there with you. We are our own entity because you guys did not claim us for whatever reason. What did y'all think of us?
Well, first of all, I'm not a Morehouse guy.
Right.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I don't fit, like, I didn't come from, like a lot of money and stuff like that. So it's a totally different brand of person, in my opinion, of what I saw. So I wasn't really hanging out with Morehouse guys like that. The guys who I kind of gravitated towards was more like me, or they was ball players.
So they thought we was poor.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what they said.
On a big perspective. Yeah, we would like to know this.
I'm gonna tell you
what they said. The people from Morris
said.
Brown would like to know this. What did
I'm gonna tell you what they said. So what they said was, you marry a Spelman girl. Your girlfriend's a Clark girl.
Okay.
And Morris Brown is basically, your side piece. You know what I mean?
Well, guess what? Let me tell you something about side pieces, though. Side pieces are winning.
Oh, yeah?
Side pieces are winning.
Okay.
And I'm going to say this to say side pieces are winning. Side pieces are winning. So guess what? If they want to consider us that, we made, but side pieces eventually become the main piece. Because just think about how many people that really left their wives for the side piece.
That's true.
And how many was going from their wives or husbands to the side piece because the side piece was making them happy.
Right. Right.
The main person wasn't giving them something that the side piece was.
Well, I'm not guilty of that. I'm not guilty of that. I'm not guilty of that. I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. Okay, so
So I take I'll put it in a good perspective.
Okay. Looking on the bright side. But no, it was cool because I actually went to Morris Brown for one semester.
Mm-hmm.
I got into some issues at Morehouse. Basically, just got caught up like smoking weed or something.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically kicked me out of school.
Really?
Yeah, and but I went to Morris Brown for one semester. My mom worked at Clark and Lane University, so I was able to get a tuition waiver and go there.
Okay.
Anywhere in the AUC for free, basically.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you had the hookup.
Yeah. We had the inside plug. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like they was recruiting me hard. Moby, and this was like right before they went D1. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, Ann Adams.
Yeah, it was cool with us.
Yeah. So they was talking, and coach was like, "Hey, we got a spot for you." And but the whole time I was like, "Nah, I gotta go back to Morehouse because I did all that work. You and me,
you need it to count."
Yeah. I need that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? We too far, we too deep.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting. It did feel more like high school to me than Morehouse was like, just these brainiacs and, bigger
they had a different
classrooms and different kind of auditoriums and stuff like that.
It made you feel like you were in college.
Right.
Yeah, Morris Brown did give you the feel like you just went to a different level of high school.
Right. And that's what I was saying about the gym. Like when we played at Morris Brown, everybody's all up on you. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe because we didn't have no money. If somebody give us some money, then we can do things like
that's so sad what happened too, like when the school lost its accreditation. Just...
Yeah.
Well, every HBCU got some issues.
Yeah, but Morris Brown is having a hard time recovering.
Right.
From the issue. You gotta move beyond and move forward. So this has been a hurdle for some time now. So. Right.
Putting that money in their pocket. That was so sad.
We got some laptops out there to give.
Oh, yeah? Well, you would have thought that somebody in the AUC was going to step up, but I guess they felt like I'm not going to cast, my money to a situation where they ain't doing right. We don't know who these people, they shady.
And, I put it as like, that's like 3 or 4 black business owners in the same business.
Right.
Barbershop, say if it's 4 barbershops in the same plaza. Well, if one ain't doing good, we ain't finna give you no money because you. That's how I look at it. Like, no, y'all been messing up, so. Right.
This didn't just start. Like this has been going on for a long time.
Yeah, so they just gotta recover from this, and then once they recover, it has to be straightforward head on, nonstop.